In the shadow of the night we prowl, silent footsteps echo loud, chasing fears that won't back down, haunting shadows in this town. Through the mist we see them grin, ghostly forms but we keep winning. Eyes like fire and hearts of steel, nothing's real but what we feel.
Alright, welcome back to Wraith Hunters. My name's still Ed, and we're back here at Crestwood Cemetery. We had a lot of problems last time we were here, and we're just verifying if it was uh, electronics on our part or if something was interfering with the electronics, because we had microphone problems. We also had video problems, and we did a check prior to filming here, and everything was working at that time. But then when we were actually investigating, everything was going awry. So we're back to see if this is going to happen again. So join along as we go to Crestwood Cemetery. All right, let's get this investigation going. All right, the last time I was here, I had a whole lot of electronic problems. My microphone was wacky. My video was wacky. We were having hard times with the video, getting it started. So we're here to see if that's going to happen again. If you are here and you affected my equipment, let me know, and let me know why. Because I'm here trying to get you to talk to me. Please let me know if you affected my equipment and a reason why. Because I don't know why if I'm trying to get your word out. That was a bird, I think. Nice hawk squawking. All right, let's move on down to closer to the fountain. All right. You can talk to me anytime you want. We've got a little bit of wind contamination. It is windy. That's another thing. The last time we tried to come and investigate here last week, everything went wrong. Work schedule didn't work out. The weather decided to mess with us. We couldn't do anything. It just feels like you don't want me to investigate here. I mean, I love the cemetery. It's beautiful and very peaceful. How about letting me know if you're there? If anything happens, I also have what I was going to try, a compass in case we do have problems. I can see if there's a magnetic field anywhere around that's distracting the natural north. Easy. All right, I am sitting here. Would like to talk to you. Communicate with me in any way you know how. You can move something. I've noticed a statue has moved since we were last here, but that could have been anybody. You could touch me, tap me on the shoulder, throw a stone at me. There's lots of little pebbles all around that you could chuck at me. Just don't hit me in the eye. I need that. All right, how about let me know why, if you did affect our equipment, why? I hear some dogs way out in the background. All right. Walking, walking, walking. We're in the same area that we were last time. The same area we were here last time. Doing the same exact steps, and we had all kind of problems. If it was you or many of you gathering together and putting it into our equipment, and let me know. Just say yes right here into this microphone. All right, my name is Ed. I'm back. We're trying to find out why, or if you infected our equipment some manner. All our electronic equipment was failing on us the last time we were here, and we never had that problem before. How about communicating with me in some way? Oh, that's the pinwheel again. Yeah, I hear it spinning around, making noise. Let's go over here and see if somebody will communicate with us. Those those flags are drawing my attention. I don't know why. Let's take a look at this. Ooh, looks like an airplane. NC999BA. There's a beautiful picture of them, both of them, together forever, married since 1954, passing not too long ago, 2023. Oh, it doesn't spin. It's, oh, needs some lube. Whatever you do, don't go over there. That's a cliff. I'm not even playing. I wouldn't want to fall off of there. All right, so I'm here. I have the same equipment I had last time. Try to infect it now. If it happens, at least then we're going to know that that was paranormal, because we're doing the exact same thing we did last time, and we did the mic check prior to this, and we know everything is charged and ready to go. There should be absolutely no reason for our equipment to fail. None. It's peaceful. All right, we are walking in the grass, so you might hear our footsteps in the grass. Get on the road. I'm not feeling anything special. Is there anybody here that is willing to speak to me today? As I say in the other videos, the most of the times that I've had something happen to me, whether it paranormal or not, I can't deduct and say it was, happens right at sunset or a little after sunset. So I feel that this is the best time for me to get some kind of interaction with anything that's willing to speak to me. I don't feel that demons should be in a cemetery, because this is more of a holy place. A lot of wind. Move on. Do we want to go back up a little bit? Okay. Probably do that over there where there's no sun to glare into the camera. All right. I'm being quiet so we can hear you. How about letting me know where you're at? I give you permission to touch me if that's possible for you to do, knowing that that's not paranormal evidence, except for myself. Oh, I know why they put these benches here. So that when you climb this hill, you can sit and take a rest every once in a while. I just want to make sure. I want to make sure it moves. I mean, if it's part of the structure, it's part of the structure. It's That's solid. So if that goes on to the other side of this, we got some issues. We have issues. I thought that was the same thing on that other bench with that. What was it? A dog. This is a pretty steep hill. If you can't talk to me, show yourself. Show yourself, make yourself known to the camera. It'll capture you, and then we can say, oh my God, we've got the holy grail of paranormal evidence. We are definitely here all alone at the cemetery. We have full reign of, we checked the whole cemetery, the yard, all the way up to the building. There is no one here besides the birds. So we're by ourselves. Why don't you talk to me? Nobody else can hear. I might not be able to hear you with my ears, even though I have been spoken to in my life, but maybe this microphone will actually hear you, and we can communicate a little bit here and there. We'll come back and we'll talk, go back and forth. Just let me know your name so I can call you by name. Who were you known as? All right, let's take a walk over here, get in the middle of the yard here. Sorry, we don't have a stabilizer to make that video very smooth. Not yet anyways. But we're just beginning our investigations as investigating. It's a little steep there. Not many trees except in the background. And I looked and looked online, trying to do a deep history on the cemetery, and I have yet to find anything. Nobody has spoken up about things happening in this particular cemetery except for me, possibly. We were not exactly sure yet about all of our electronics failing, which upsets me a little bit because it's hard to determine if it's paranormal or not. So come back, affect my camera, affect my microphone. We're here, and this is something that we're willing to accept if it happens. God, that would just really get me upset. I would go back and look at the video, and half of it be no audio. That would be something, though. Tell me, okay, let me know your name. If you were in the military, let me know what branch of the Army you were in. What was your job duty in the military? I know exactly where I am in the cemetery right now. If you speak to me, I know where to come back to. All right, let's walk over this way. Okay. Ooh, little hole there. Okay, watch the flowers, and there's a little statue there that's tipped over. We have any Alabama fans? Football's pretty big here in Alabama. Oh, Easter's right around the corner. I think somebody's decorated this one for Easter. I don't remember it being there. Navy man. Okay. What did you do in the Navy? Tell me what your job function was. All right, we've been here exactly the same amount of time as we were here last time, give or take a minute. If you can affect my equipment and let me know why, because we're going to be leaving very soon. All right, that was Crestview Cemetery. Until we review the footage, I'm not sure if we've had any audio problems, video problems. I will know when I do the review. But it seems like it's just like it was last time, just a nice, peaceful place to visit. The cemetery is very well kept. Um, we didn't have a bunch of leaves crunching around making a whole bunch of noise. So until next time, we'll see you there.
In the shadow of the night we prowl, silent footsteps echo loud, chasing fears that won't back down, haunting shadows in this town. Through the mist we seethe and grin, ghostly forms but we keep winning, eyes like fire and hearts of steel, nothing's real but what we feel. Through the mist we seethe and grin, ghostly forms but we keep winning, eyes like fire and hearts of steel, nothing's real but what we feel. Brave hunters on the run, underneath the midnight sun, facing phantoms one by one, we won't stop until we're done.